Hey, y'all, welcome to the Blue Plate Special. It is real live music right here in beautiful downtown Knoxville, Tennessee. We are here inside Visit Knoxville, and you can join us if you like. But if you can't be here with us, know that it is streaming live right now. You can watch, or you can watch it later at your convenience from our Facebook page or our YouTube channel. So today, visiting with us from Von Orr, Charlie Lovewolf is here, and he'll be up the second half of the show today. To get things started, well, Tim, he comes pretty regularly, but you know, the little Helene thing got in the way of things the last time he was coming down to visit us. He is based out of Minnesota. Give a great big welcome to Tim Fast, back to the Blue Plate Special.
I'm always looking around the bend, scratch an itch when I can, like a gypsy rolling slowly across the land. Got a little hobo in me, I'm a man without a plan. Well, if you can't tell, then it's just as well. Call me crazy, but I've heard worse. But for what it's all worth, we all end up on the wrong end of the dirt. Nobody's better than anyone else, as far as I can tell. If you can't tell, then it's just as well. If you wanna play, you gotta have the dough. In the end, that isn't so. You'll find out trying to take it with you when you go. One road is to heaven, the other straight to hell. You can't tell, then it's, if you can't tell, if you can't tell, then it's just as well. Thank you very much. Thank you. Glad to be back here again. Like Red said, I had all these gigs in last October out in the Asheville area, and I had to cancel everything just about a week before I headed out. Just finished my 5th album just before I got on the plane, and here's a song off of it. It's called Take the Plunge. It's a brand new day and another new year, get to start it all over again. A real fresh start, gonna stretch the heart to a place it's never been. Comes a time that you realize wind up all alone. No more turning tail and run, suck it up like a sponge. You just see love, take the plunge. If you're gonna love like no other, get up out of your chair, put your big boy pants on and get her done. Don't forget clean underwear. You've always been a little quiet, it never got you anywhere. Love will turn your life around and make your heart pound if you got a life to share. No more turning tail and run, suck it up like a sponge. You to see love, take the plunge. Well, you never thought you'd live all that long, just long enough to wish you were dead. You gotta get it right and put up a fight, or you'll be sorry on your deathbed. Love will last forever. You only open the door. Your love's so sweet, make your heart beat, and without it, what's it all for? No more turning tail and run, suck it up like a sponge. You to see love, take the plunge. No more turning tail and run, suck it up like a sponge. You to see love, take the plunge. Thank you very much.
It's Tim Fast with us here today on the Blue Plate Special. So Tim, let's talk a bit about this new project you were just talking about. We just heard a tune from that. So you just finished recording?
Yes. Kind of started out just going in. I was going to send a couple songs into a contest, so called up my engineer and we went in, and it just started working so good. I said, well, let's just keep going here. And before I knew it, I had 10 songs, 9 of mine and 1 of Bob Dylan's tunes. I've never put a cover on, but I did this time. And since we're from the same place, I thought it would be proper. So, yeah.
All right. So where did you record it?
I recorded in a little studio in River Falls, Wisconsin, and I recorded my last album there. And I think thing I learned over the years is that, you know, when you, if you're comfortable with who you're recording with, that's half the battle. And Kyle was just so quick and just great. I mean, he's very knowledgeable and got good taste, and he puts up with my crap, and so it worked out really good.
So mostly originals, except for the one tune.
Yeah.
Do you ever co-write?
I very seldom do. I was trying to write a song a couple years ago with a friend of mine, and he's really a good songwriter, and seems like you always have great expectations when you get with somebody really good, and nothing happened. So later that afternoon, I sent him the music to something I was thinking of, it complete with the bridge and chorus and everything. And he called me that night, and he goes, "Hey, I think I got something." And he goes, "I don't want to wake my wife up." But and next day he sent it to me, and he just recorded that song. So it was kind of cool the way that went. I'm not yeah, I'm not always a good co-writer partner.
So when do you think the new project's going to be out?
Well, that's where I made my mistake. But it's not. It looks like it's going to turn out. I had set June 7th. I finally decided, because sometimes it carried on for a year or two, and I decided I'm just going to do it in these few weeks. And so June 7th, I'm playing in Minneapolis at the Lake Harriet Band Shell at 7 o'clock. It's a big, big venue outside. And I plan on releasing my CD, and I think I haven't done recorded, but you got those other things to do yet to package it and stuff. But I think I'll make it.
All right, so that's soon. So you can keep an eye out at simply timfast.com. Under Your Moon is the current project, and it is available at the merch table over there. However, Tim has to cut out really fast after his set because he has to make it to Charlotte.
Yes, to the airport.
To the airport. And we all know what an easy drive that is over the mountain these days. So, yeah, he's going to have to cut out afterwards. But he will be available for a few minutes there if you want to stop by that merch table after his set. Again, timfast.com for more information. This is Tim Fast on the WDVX Blue Plate Special.
This next song is something I wrote a little while back. My son gave me this book called Endurance, and it's about a guy named Ernest Shackleton. In 1914, he took a ship across, the first one to ever try to take a ship across the South Pole. And he should have made it, but weather had changed, and they froze in, and they were gone for almost 2 years. And back then, they didn't have cell phones, so they couldn't call for help. But everybody thought they were gone, and they showed up on the shores of a whale island like 2 years later almost. They had to leave some guys behind, and they made a few attempts to go pick them up, and it took a while, but lo and behold, they were alive, and all 27 of them survived, which is incredible. It's one of the greatest expeditions ever. A lot of people have to read that book in college. So instead of reading the book, I did what I did in high school. I just watched the movie. This is called Shackleton. As long as I remember, I heard the calling of the sea. Not just a boy daydreaming, was to be my destiny. And I was proud to be their captain. Ernest Shackleton's my name, and always searching for adventure, if not for thrill and for the fame. And I've always longed to be free in a world let me be. Lay your money down on me. Hit a world, let me be. Let me be. The ship we call Endurance, built to cross the southern pole, and all the whalers and the sailors called us damn fools to ever go. And we set sail from Buenos Aires with 27 fearless men, not knowing it'd be 2 years we'd ever see loved ones again. And I've always longed to be free, hate a world that would let me be. Lay your money down on me, hate a world that would let me be, let me be. Through the gale winds and ice storms, we cut a trail to come one May. She was swallowed by the ice floes, still had no doubt we'd find a way. 800 miles just to save us. We crossed the mountains and the sea, 'cause it was easier to suffer, never die needlessly. And I've always longed to be free, hate a world that will let me be. Lay your money down on me, hate a world that will let me be, let me be. Thank you. So, this next one, like many, many, many songwriters, I wrote after my hero died, John Prine. And it took me a while to write this song because I couldn't even talk to people after I saw him in concert. I got so emotional for a couple weeks afterwards, but and hopefully I won't right now, but it happens. So anyways, I wrote this song about John. I'll say John just like he's my friend or something. I never met him. This is called One More String to Go. This is called Mailman from Chicago. Must have been 1,000,000 years ago or so. He was late at night on the radio, just 3 chords, he'd sing his songs. He was a mailman from Chicago. I sat down and listened for a long, long while. Might I add on my own illegal smile. And truth about life was his style, left me begging for some more. Get a little brittle when I'm in the middle of singing a John Prine song. It gets a little harder. It took us inside the head old Sam Stone. Shows how it felt to be all alone. And I found Jesus on my own. Learned to talk dirty in Hawaiian. I get a little brittle when I'm in the middle of singing a John Prine song. It gets a little harder. Made me feel like I'd been to paradise, or maybe Lake Marie with my wife. Catch a few fish, maybe fix my life. Made me laugh, it left me crying. I never got to meet that good old soul. I was a happy enchilada when I caught a show. Wasn't a word that they didn't know from the mailman from Chicago. I get a little brittle when I'm in the middle of singing a John Prine song. It's a little harder. It gets a little harder. Now he's gone. This song I wrote a couple years ago. I think I was here before I wrote this song. A friend of mine, his dad's a World War II vet, and he lives in a little town called, well, I can't give away the whole song. But anyways, his dad has caregivers that come during the day just to check on him. And his sister one day got a call that the caretakers couldn't make it. She said she'd go check on him, and when she got there, and he was 98 years old, this a couple of years ago, he was rotor-tilling his garden with a gas-power rotor-tiller. And that week, my songwriting group, the prompt word was opulence, and I thought, you can't get richer than this, unless you're talking about money. So I wrote this song, and I made a video, and it's out there if you look. And I just getting back, Saturday I went to his 100th birthday party. And the whole town was there, sheriff, the mayor. Let's see if I can get through this without crying. That's why I made the video, because I knew I could never play it in front of them. So anyways, I named the song after him. It's called Herschel Lee Brown. I'll do it in the right key though this time. I thought it was sounding kind of dark and warm. From the town of Sharon, South Carolina, lives the richest man that I have ever known. wealth that you can rank or put in the bank, just a guy that a heart can only hold. In 44 he came back a war hero, a turret gunner on a B-17. Across the Adriatic Sea, 51 missions were complete, but he never talked about it much to me. You can spend your life chasing silver and gold, but your heart will be empty when you grow old. Herschel Brown, he's the richest man in town, even if he never had one thin dime. From Lucknow, South Carolina, he met Inez, sweet potato queen. Can't make this up. Their love was so dear, married for 70 years, that kind of love today that you seldom see. He'd rather push a rudder tiller than a walker. His 100 years won't get in his way. He'd give the shirt right off his back, and you'd never have to ask. Late at night, before bed, he does pray. You can spend your life chasing silver and gold, but your heart will be empty when you grow old. Herschel Brown, he's the richest man in town, even if he never had one thin dime. He still drives an 89 Ford pickup. Not 'cause he has to, but because it still runs. Never missed a day in church. He's a man of his word, gonna see those pearly gates when his day comes. You can spend your life chasing silver and gold, but your heart will be empty when you grow old. Herschel Brown, he's the richest man in town, even if he never had one thin dime. Thank you very, very much. Thanks, Red.
That's Tim Fast on the Blue Plate Special. Again, the current project, Under Your Moon, is available at the merch table over there. And again, Tim has to, cut out pretty fast to get over to meet his plane. So, yeah, y'all at least give him a wave as he's leaving here since we won't be here to shake and howdy afterwards. but you still got time to stop by that merch table if you like. So timfast.com is where you watch. That new project should be out next month, and you can find out more right there. Well, support for the WDVX Blue Plate Special comes from Barley's Taproom and Pizzeria on Jackson Avenue. It's in Knoxville's Old City, home of the Big Plate on Fridays, and by Modelo Especial and Corona Extra. Additional support comes from Visit Knoxville. So, let's see. Coming up tomorrow, Jefferson Thomas will be with us, along with the Roamers. Then Friday on the Big Plate, we'll be down at Barley's with Southern Avenue, and they are also going to be performing Saturday as part of the Dogwood Arts Festival, Southern Skies Festival over at World's Fair Park. And UT Appalachian Strings will be here on Saturday. You can find more information about all of these performers simply by visiting our website there at WDVX.com. Also, just need to mention quickly, this Saturday is our Kids Stuff live show. That begins at 10 a.m. If you know any youngsters you want to expose to some live music, there's going to be other youngsters here this Saturday performing on Kids Stuff, along with host Sarah Perkle. So, I said he's from Von Orr like he's from Von Orr. He's just living in Von Orr right now. We'll chat it up a little bit more with him in just a second. Y'all give a great big welcome to Charlie Lovewolf to the Blue Plate Special.
We'll start with a little jingle about hope. I like to pay tribute to some of my favorite songwriters. This is by one you might know, Mr. Amos Lee. Look up, child, the world is born. Shoes untied and your soul's warm. Windows are rolled down. Sun is setting high. Windows are rolled down. Feel I'm fixing to die. Cornrows hair, companion feel. This rocky road and this steering wheel. Who do you call to ease your pain? I hope for you to get through this rain. Windows are rolled down. Moon is hanging low. Windows are rolled down. Feel it's time for me to go. Hey, yeah. Is it what you dreamed it'd be? Are you locked up in this fantasy. Oh, these miles ahead have torn us apart. My newfound faith and my broken heart. Windows are rolled down. Sun is setting high. Windows are rolled down. Feel that wind rushing by. Thank y'all very much. I'd like to say that I am truly honored to have been invited here to WDVX and the Blue Plate Special. This is just an amazing platform for the community, arts and music, and I really want to say thank you very much. Appreciate that. I write a lot about love and loss, mostly because that's kind of what I'm mostly vulnerable with, I guess. But I feel like, no matter what side you're on with things, that's something we all go through. Those are things we go through in life and struggles we face. And, I just want maybe my songs to shed a little light for y'all and remind each other that, we got to be here for one another regardless, and so anyway, I hope that I can help y'all shine a little light into this world, because y'all certainly do that for me. I wrote this song with my dad. This is about a torn relationship between two brothers, and it doesn't mean like, biological brothers. This could be a father, a grandfather, a friend. But sometimes when you lose them, you only find peace in shared suffering, and sometimes that's okay. But this is called Be Fallen Brothers. In a vacant field filled with silence, time has frozen the fate of two little boys who no longer play. Dying souls bound forever, and you, my brother. Oh, how you pay. In nightmares often seen, breath so feeble, you called my name. Was it to condemn or forgive? Flying high with white wings of my devil, I looked for someone to blame. Someone to blame. No more rain. Curse of all curses, let it be life now as it was before. speak of wonder and honor. Thy brother, I of weaker nature than you, have come to behold the truth. I've seen in the river, you in the raging current, drowning in your very own guilt. I've come to drown with you. I know you're to seek a brother in death. No more rain. Fear not the thorns in my eyes. It blinds me from the suffering. You are my brother and I yours. Oh, bury this hatred that poisons our blood, and let's peacefully dream of the echoing laughter in a vacant field where time froze the fate, froze the fate of two little boys who only wish to play again. No more rain. No more rain. No more rain. Just a beautiful sky. No more rain, just a beautiful sky.
Charlie Lovewolf with us here today on the Blue Plate Special. So he came to Vonore via Texas, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Houston, did you say?
Houston. Yep.
How long have you been living up here?
It's been going on. It's going on 2 years now. I spent 20 plus years in the music scene out there in Houston. You can find my Houston band, Ever the Wolf, on Spotify. But I came out here kind of as a fresh start creatively and personally, and brought my two boys out here, and it's been wonderful.
Oh, cool. Well, you mentioned just a minute ago that last song you wrote with your father. So did you come from a musical family?
Well, my dad's a writer. He writes. He'll feed me some lyrics sometimes, and whenever they call to me, I'll put music to it, and that's what happened with that song. So okay. He's not. He plays a little guitar here and there, but he's a writer, okay. And so that's kind of how we collaborate sometimes. So
you were telling me that you're working on your next project.
Yes.
And
yes, ma'am.
Is that
I'm recording
sooner or later?
I'm looking to release it. It's a new album called Creating Happiness. My other albums and previous projects, we'd go into a studio. And deal with those formalities. But this Creating Happiness is kind of like a message of, again, talking about love, loss, those common struggles, and getting through them together. Music's always changed everything for me, and, I just hope to shine a little light and hope that I can connect with those messages. But, this is all self-recorded, home studio, and I kind of want to have that ingrained in the album, that, pretty much it really is an age for the independent artists, and, just kind of let people know that, there's some great music out there, some great artists that, they might not be selling out arenas, but they're making incredible music. And, this is part of creating your own happiness, is being able to get creative in your own space and put that music out there and connect. It's all about the connection.
So this will be more of a, I don't know, stripped down doesn't sound exactly right, but more of a just an acoustic project?
Well, no, it's a pretty big. I play all the instruments,
Okay.
But it's just I guess it's kind of a backstory to the message, which is like, you can do this yourself. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You don't have to go pay $10,000 and cut an album in a studio.
Okay.
Well,
the simple thing to do is to search him out on social media. He does all the social things, Charlie Lovewolf. And feel free to, shake and howdy with him afterwards and thank him for being there. As he mentioned before, there's music streaming out there on music platforms as well that you can find. But for now, this is Charlie Lovewolf on the WDVX Blue Plate Special.
So speaking of loss, I met a new friend today here, actually, and we spoke of them losing a loved one. And so I wrote this kind of as a journey of remembrance, So in this song, the spirit of that person is a rainbow in the sky. And, maybe if you're missing somebody today, that you're out gardening or whatever you're doing, that's something you could think about. It's called Only a Rainbow. Something I've been thinking about, some things I wanna say. I close my eyes and see your smile. It gets me through the day, but I had never really seen the stars at night till after you were gone. I dropped a tear on my guitar as I felt your spirit fly, and I knew the colors of your soul matched the colors in the sky. And as the rain did fade away, I thought I saw your ghost and figured it was my time to go. But I felt the sorrow and I thought right then it was only a rainbow. Oh, still can feel you lift me up, and you're there to guide me home. Since you went, I'm giving up. When I can't make it on my own, and though I know it's hard without you here, I know that I will never be alone. When you kiss the rain with your sunshine, I know it's not only a rainbow. Yeah, when you kiss the rain with your sunshine, I know it's not only a rainbow. Again, such an honor to be here. I'm just picking up my pick here. I'd like to say that, living in Houston my whole life and coming here, just a tremendous welcome of generosity and kindness. So I'd like to thank you, East Tennessee. You will be seeing a lot more Charlie Lovewolf here real soon, putting a new band together. So please, if you're enjoying, you're connecting with my songs today, please visit your favorite streaming platforms and you'll get notified when I get some new music out there. Do a couple more here for you. As hope and promise fade and the sun forgets to rise. I'm lonely and I'm thirsty. It's better I stay dry. I'm never more than two drinks away from crying. Stare into the past. Wait for the time to pass. Thank you for the offer, but you know I must decline. I'm never more than two drinks away from crying. There used to be a time where I could hold my head up high. Life laid out before me. Rivers flowed with wine. Had my love beside me. Everything was fine. Now the ride is over, over. You know it's hard to say goodbye. As hope and promise fade, and midnight turns to day, and I could drown myself in sorrow, but I cannot tell a lie. Never more than two drinks away from crying. From crying. From crying. From crying. From crying.
It's Charlie Lovewolf with us here today on the Blue Plate Special. He's got one last tune for us here today. We want to say thank you to Tim driving down the road. Thanks for being here.
See you, Timmy.
The first half of the show, timfest.com. Charlie Lovewolf can be found on those social platforms out there, and you can keep an eye out for those new tunes coming your way. Join us tomorrow. Jefferson Thomas will be here. I know he has a hard time with that name. You can just imagine when you're trying to search it out. Whew. All right, and then the Roamers will be here with us tomorrow as well. You can find out more about them by visiting our website at WDVX.com. We are a listener-supported community radio. There's always a little donation bucket in the back of the room. If you like what we do, a little love in the bucket helps us keep the good music going on the Blue Plate Special. Charlie, thank you so much for being here with us today. It's been fun getting to know you a little bit.
Yes,
Will
ma'am,
you leave us with a last tune?
Absolutely. Thank you, ma'am, and thank you all. Thank you, WDVX. I hope to be back. So again, take care of each other. I wish you all love and hope and joy in your lives. And if you ever can flip on one of my songs and connect with it, let's share it. Let's shed our light into the world together. How about that? So here's one more hopeful jingle by one of the great ones. Just remember, it's Turtles all the way down, all right? I've seen Jesus play with flames. In a lake of fire I was standing in. I met the devil in Seattle, spent 9 months inside the lion's den. I met Booty at another time, showed me a glowing light within. But I swear that God is there every time I look in the eyes of my best friend. Says, my son, it's all been done. One day, gonna wake up old and gray. So go and try and have some fun, showing warmth to everyone you meet and greet, cheat along the way. There's a gateway in our minds that leads somewhere out there, far beyond this plane. Reptile aliens made a light, cut you open and take out your pain. Tell me why you make illegal something that we all make in our parade. Some say you might go crazy, then again it might make you go insane. Every time I take a look inside that old and fabled book, I'm blinded and reminded of the pain caused by some old man in the sky. Marijuana, LSD, psilocybin, and DMT, they all change the way I see. Love's the only thing that ever saved my life. Don't fill your mind with nursery rhymes, fairy tales, blood and whites, turtles all the way down the line. To each their own, so we go home. To other realms our souls must roam, to and through the myth that we all call space and time. Thank y'all very much.
Charlie Lovewolf. Thank y'all. Join us again next time for more real live music on the Blue Plate Special.